Today, as protests erupt nationwide following the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade, people are raising their voices right here in our city, as you can see some of that going on right there. Well, let's get right out to News 12's Jericho Tran, who's at one of the many protests today. She's over in Riverdale. And Jericho, what are people asking for?
Phil, people here are asking for the legalization of abortion nationwide, as well as the expansion of the Supreme Court. And as you can see, while some of the crowd has dispersed, there are still several people here. You can hear that honking right there, people honking in agreement with some of the protesters here today. And they're all hoping to get their voices heard locally in order to enact change nationally.
The Supreme Court decreed this week that life begins at conception and ends in a mass shooting.
For many here, this fight has been lifelong.
I remember high school and college before Roe, and I remember people's desperation.
While the crowd was small,
there was a combination of reactions on Riverdale Facebook pages to this event. There were people who were enthusiastic and there were people who were pushing back.
People here held up signs garnering support from drivers passing by. Right now, abortion is legal in 20 states, including here in New York, where Governor Hochul promised to continue working to maintain women's access to abortion. This map right here shows the status of abortions throughout our nation, including the at least 10 states where abortion is prohibited or restricted, and the 13 states where trigger bans are in place, banning medically unnecessary abortions almost immediately.
It is an issue of racism as well as sexism.
And while those here today rally against the overturning of Roe v. Wade, some people believe the Supreme Court's decision advances women's rights.
We're extraordinarily grateful. We see it as a step forward for women and, of course, for unborn children.
Now, those that support the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe versus Wade see this as an opportunity for legislators to invest in resources to help women and children, while those who do not support the decision, like those here today, say that this is about fighting for a woman's right to her own body and to health care. In Riverdale, Jericho Tran, News 12.